Before he became one of the NBA's most cerebral and unshakable guards, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was just a quiet kid from Hamilton, Ontario, crafting a dream in silence. Born on July 12, 1998, Shai didn't come from a typical basketball hotbed. His journey was forged through calculated steps, supportive family roots, and an internal compass set on growth, not hype. Raised by his mother, Shai Gilgeous, a former Olympian sprinter, and his father, Vaughn Alexander, who coached him in youth leagues, Shai inherited both the discipline of an athlete and the heart of a competitor. His mother's elite track background taught him about training with intention. His father instilled in him patience and focus, values that would eventually define Shai's calm demeanor on and off the court. Even from a young age, it was clear, Shai didn't just want to play the game. He wanted to understand it. Though he wasn't a heralded recruit early on, Shai's time at Hamilton Heights Christian Academy in Tennessee was transformative. It was there that his game began to blossom. He wasn't flashy, never the kind to dominate mixtapes or chase clout, but his feel for the game turned heads. He grew taller, stronger, smarter. His passing vision matured. His defensive instincts sharpened. Coaches started seeing a floor general with sky-high IQ and an ability to control tempo without forcing the issue. The more he was overlooked, the more he refined his craft. Eventually, college offers came, and Shai committed to the University of Kentucky, a program stacked with blue-chip recruits and NBA expectations. In a system often spotlighting explosive athletes and one-and-done talents, Shai's methodical style felt different. Yet by mid-season, he had carved out a starting role and become Kentucky's most reliable player. He averaged 14.4 points, 5.1 assists, and 4.1 rebounds while leading the Wildcats to the Sweet 16. He wasn't the loudest voice in the room, but he was the one making the smartest plays, and that got noticed. In the 2018 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets selected Shai with the 11th overall pick, but he was swiftly traded to the Los Angeles Clippers. As a rookie, Shai proved his readiness. Even among seasoned veterans and in the spotlight of LA, he held his ground. Smooth off the dribble, poised under pressure, and unshaken by the moment, he quickly became a fan favorite. But it wasn't until the blockbuster trade that sent Paul George to the Clippers that Shai's true breakout began. He was headed to Oklahoma City, a team ready to rebuild around quiet, promising talent. In OKC, Shai didn't just grow, he ascended. No longer a rookie trying to fit in, he became the franchise's cornerstone. His scoring average climbed each year, from 19 to 24 to nearly 31 points per game by the 2022 to 2023 season, when he emerged as one of the league's elite offensive engines. That year, he earned All-NBA first-team honors, not by chasing headlines, but through night-in, night-out brilliance. What separates Shai from many rising stars is his blend of poise and creativity. He's not the fastest guard. He doesn't rely on brute force. But he controls space like few others. His hesitation dribbles, stop-start movements, and unorthodox finishes disarm defenders. He finds lanes that others don't see, and scores in angles that seem impossible. Watching him is like seeing a painter work in real time. Every move feels deliberate, every motion composed. Off the court, Shai's sense of identity is just as intentional. Fashion-forward without being loud, thoughtful without being calculated, he embodies a new era of athlete. Confident in their style, selective with their platform, and authentic in their presentation. His outfits make headlines, but so do his actions. He avoids drama, rarely engages in trash talk, and prefers the work to speak for itself. In Oklahoma City, he has embraced not just a team but a community. He participates in local outreach programs, supports youth initiatives, and remains accessible to fans. Despite his rising fame, he lives humbly, spending time with family, investing in wellness, and surrounding himself with mentors who prioritize longevity and character. Shai isn't chasing the temporary highs of fame, he's building something sustainable. His leadership with the Thunder has become even more apparent as the team evolves. With a young core including Josh Giddey and Jalen Williams, Shai has become the unspoken leader, a steadying presence who elevates those around him. His film study is obsessive. His preparation is elite. And his voice in the locker room, while not the loudest, holds significant weight. He's earned the trust not through volume but through value. Internationally, Shai's star rose even higher with his dominant play for Team Canada at the 2023 FIBA World Cup, where he led the national squad to a historic bronze medal. He wasn't just a participant, he was the driving force, delivering clutch performances against powerhouse nations and showing the world that Canada was no longer a basketball underdog. That performance solidified Shai's global reputation. He's not just an NBA All-Star, he's a basketball ambassador. Financially, Shai has positioned himself wisely. With a max contract worth over $170 million, he could have leaned into extravagance, but instead, he's invested in long-term ventures. He's partnered with lifestyle and fashion brands that match his image: cool, clean, calculated, and supports initiatives that highlight creativity, education, and wellness. Despite his individual brilliance, Shai's narrative remains refreshingly team-first. His goals aren't just about MVPs or scoring titles, they're about impact. He talks often about building a winner in Oklahoma City, about bringing sustained playoff success to a franchise that once housed legends like Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. And he's doing it his way, not through force, but through finesse. As he matures into his late 20s, Shai's game continues to evolve. He's now trusted with clutch possessions, high-stakes defensive assignments, and strategic playmaking. Coaches marvel at his ability to dissect defenses, fans love his unpredictable finishes, and analysts praise his efficiency. He's a top 10 scorer in the league, but also one of its most efficient, drawing fouls at an elite rate and scoring in bunches without dominating the ball. His commitment to growth, both as a person and a player, is unwavering. He meditates, journals, and continues to seek ways to sharpen his mind alongside his jump shot. For Shai, the journey is sacred. He speaks about basketball not just as a profession, but as a craft, a lifelong process that deserves respect, humility, and care. In an era filled with distractions, hot takes, and viral moments, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a reminder that greatness can be quiet. It can be intentional. It can be rooted in discipline and vision, not ego or noise. His rise isn't a spike, it's a steady climb, built brick by brick, game by game. And as he continues that ascent, toward deeper playoff runs, MVP conversations, and a growing international platform, what's most striking is not what Shai has already achieved, but how much more he seems capable of. The league is watching. The world is watching. But Shai, he's still locked in, still studying tape, still showing up early to the gym, headphones on, focus clear. His legacy won't be shaped by one buzzer beater or one playoff series. It will be shaped by the totality of his career. Excellence with intention, impact without ego, and leadership through consistency. Thank you for following the inspiring journey of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. If his story moved you, his patience, his precision, his rise against the odds, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more athlete profiles that go deeper than stats. Until next time, remember, greatness is often quiet, but its echoes last forever.